Relax. Let's do some exercise. Relax, everybody. Relax. Relax your nerves. Come on, relax. We're all good. Relax. Okay, before we move forward with the elections, I wanted to give a big hand of applause to the students who have gathered courage to be able to come up and present their candidacy for these elections. Let's all clap for them. This is an amazing step in your lives for you to even think about it, and whatever you can think about, you can do it, okay? And again, I want to remind you that this is an intellectual activity. It's part of our learning, right? Elections are an important pillar of democracy, yet they are part of what we're doing here. We're learning how to write speeches. We're learning how to lobby. When you go to the Model United Nations, the MUN, they teach you how to lobby. They teach you how to convince people about what it is that you're working on. They teach you how to campaign. This is all what we're doing. So do not take it too far. Do not be too emotional. Relax. That's why I wanted to relax from the beginning. It is just an exercise like one of the exercises we do at school. When you do your research and you're presenting in class, it's just one of those things. And when you play sports like basketball and soccer, sometimes it's competitive. There will be a team that's winning and a team that's losing. You don't kill yourself if you lose. It's just a game. So take it that way, all right? I'm really proud of you all. And I think this year's election campaigns have been the best so far since I've been at the school. It was very, very, very competitive. I saw amazingly professionally made posters, and I'm really impressed. I'm looking forward to an outstanding election process, and I know that you all know what we're doing, and the outcomes are what any outcome would look like. So do not take it too far, relax again, and I'm going to hand it over to the advisors for the Student Council.
Quick speeches, and as Dr. Rahman said, this is a learning experience, and I know people are a little nervous. They're really nervous to give speeches, so let's just give them another round of applause for encouragement. Yay! Mr. Lyons will explain the voting procedure after the speeches, so let's get to those, okay? Jose has volunteered to go first, so let's give her another round of applause.
So today, my speech is not just about the election, but it's about having the opportunity to talk. I would like ASB to be everything it can be, but most of all, a place where we support each other. As Colonel Robert Ingersoll said, we rise by lifting each other. That's why I'm running for Student Council Secretary, and I want your vote and your support. For the 13 years I've been in this earth, I've learned how focus and support lead to success. Winning a prize, getting all A's, getting things done, and being there for your friends. I know I'll be the perfect fit for this role because I can focus, listen, I'm organized, and I like helping others. These skills will 100% be beneficial for ASB. They will help the Student Council get things done quickly and efficiently. I am also a great listener, and I acknowledge everybody. And if we focus on what we can change, with a laser-like intensity, we can get everything done. ASB deserves this. What else could you possibly ask for? Quit having a delay and vote for Joe Biden.
My name is Malka Fonja. I'm in 10th grade, and I'm running for Student Council Secretary. Before coming on here, I was nervous, very nervous. But now that I'm standing up here, looking at all of you, my friends, my classmates, my family, my teachers, all those who I love and I care for, You guys have given me the confidence that I need to be here today. Becoming secretary is something that will not only benefit me, but will benefit the whole school. Last year, I was secretary for less than half of the school year. Having been taught by the former elected secretary, Mateo Morena, I think I'm the perfect person for this job. Mateo taught me the basics, and I was able to carry on from there. Being student council secretary of this school requires a lot of things. You need to be attentive, organized, and creative. You need to have a good relationship with the president and the rest of the student council members, which is something that I had last year and will continue to have this year if you vote me as your secretary. Seeing all the candidates for this year's election, I can promise that with me as your secretary, this year is going to be great for all of us. To be honest, before last year, I was nervous to join student council because I thought that I wouldn't be the right person for the job. But seeing everybody run last year and give their speech with so much passion enabled me to give my own speech with my own passion. Being secretary holds a lot of responsibilities. All the activities, events, and ideas rest on me to present them to the director of the school. Taking notes at all times, sharing ideas, quick thinking when things don't go as planned. Being the voice of the ASB students, these are the requirements a person needs to possess if they want to become secretary, and I possess all these qualities. Now, last year was a great year, but the activities were limited, and that may have been because of the switch from online to on-site school. But hopefully we don't have to go through that again. And hopefully we, the student council, will be able to fulfill all the plans that we plan and that the ASB student wants. With me as your secretary, I promise to give my all in everything that I do. I promise to be your voice, your friend, your counselor, in everything that I do. Vote Martha as your secretary, and we'll have a great year.
Okay, for the position of treasury, we got two candidates. Mary Christie?
There's a moment where you have to choose whether to stay silent or stand up. Quoted by Malala Yousafzai, Pakistani female activist. The reason why this quote caught my attention is because most people here know me as to be a rather quiet or shy person, or standing up to leadership. But today I stand in front of all of you confidently presenting myself as your 2021-2022 school treasurer. You may be asking yourself why I would want to be in this position. And well, when that thought came up in my head, I was probably asking myself the same question. But then I realized that I love money, so it was pretty easy why I wanted to do this. But it's not all about the money. It's about the knowledge you get from student council itself, which is one of my priorities. Many of you think of me as maybe too young for this position, but as Jackie Joyner Cursor once said, age is no barrier, it's the limitation you put onto your mind. And I won't let my age limit me to things I know I can do and you should do. What I can bring to you as a school treasurer is first of all honesty and transparency. I promise to use the money wisely and carefully so that each and every one of you can benefit from the student council money. In conclusion, I would like to thank you all for listening to me, and please don't forget to vote for me, Mary Christie, as your 2021-2022 school treasurer.
Ms. Popa.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Popa Chasekevia. I'm in grade 10, and I'm running as student council treasurer. First, I would like to thank you for being here and listening to me. At first, I was really scared to run as a treasurer. Not because I was scared of the responsibility, but because I was scared of the competition. Scared of standing here and doing my speech in front of you guys. But a friend of mine encouraged me to embrace the opportunity I have to stand here and tell you all this. He told me to embrace it rather than escape it, because life is full of competition. Life is the competition. If you don't stand for the competition now, when will you? Everything starts in school. You start slowly, then you go on. The main reason why I'm mostly here is for you guys to vote for me as treasurer. I really love math. Math's my favorite subject, and I kill it. So, at first, I don't know, I was so scared to just stand here, even to say something. Even looking at you like this, I don't even look at you in the eyes. But I decided to take that opportunity to stand here, look at you in the eyes, and say what I have to say. If you vote me as a treasurer, I will handle the financial activity to the best of my ability. If you vote for me, I will help you in the things you need. We don't only want a candidate, we want a friend. I'll be your friend, and I'll be anything you want. So vote for Fopa Kezia as treasurer. I want to talk, let me pray this down. Thank you.
For our lone candidate for vice president, we've got JP.
Good morning, middle schoolers, high schoolers, and teacher. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk in front of you guys. Thank you to the old members of the Student Council for the effort you committed to this community. But now it is time to pass on the torch to the next group of leaders. And with your help, I'd like to contribute and take part in being the next vice president of the Student Council. As you may know, I did run for the same position last year and also lost the elections. It wasn't a reason to quit, but to come even stronger than before. Even though the outcome was hard, I felt pride and gratitude for what I worked for till the end. This feeling of failure didn't stop me from fighting for my objective, but gave me motivation to even try harder a year later. One thing I would like to focus this year is unity. Our unity is our strength. The reason I'm bringing this up is because it's a crucial role in each and every step in our life. The feeling of oneness that binds us all. Strengthens our community and is key to building strong bonds and relationships. From my observation, I see a division. In a way that certain people don't like to collaborate with others or get along with others. Why is that? I don't have an answer to it. But the first step to solve every problem is communication. Division is understood as weakness. Help one another and set example from kindness and integrity, compassion and understanding to the younger ones. Once we reach this state, it will be a powerful tool for achieving shared goals and objectives for one another. If you paid attention to my message last year, I was mainly focusing on the vision to add more than to enhance what we already had in our hands. I was looking forward instead of setting my priority on you, the students. I was setting a goal for what I wanted to see instead of what you students needed. We were limited to the things we could have done last year, but as your vice president, I'll try my best and work for what we deserve. But before we can make a change, we gotta collaborate with each other and be united. Treat your neighbors like how you want to be treated. Be the reason someone else wants to make a difference. Just like Nelson Mandela said, it always seems impossible until it's done. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, we've got 3 candidates for the post of presidency. And to start us off, Johan, come on up.
Staff members. They say the second time is the charms, right? I will keep it short and simple. I will start off by asking you a question. What are some good qualities of a leader? Can you answer that for me, Monka, please? Some good qualities of a leader.
Listening to the
I like it. Nice one. JP, can you give it another one, please?
Communicating with the people.
Sorry?
Being there for the people.
I thank you. I like all your answers. If you elect me as your student body president, I will work with you, and the student council will be run according to your ideas, to your discretion. All of them will be with you. These are some democratic values, right? I've been at ISB for 4 years now. I've gathered leadership skills just by being around you guys. You guys helped me in becoming where I am today. This is why I'm standing confident and secure, talking to all of you. And that's why I'm going to be secure and confident to talk for all of you. Thank you guys. Also, my plans for this year, as the same as they were last year, is to improve student-teacher communication. It's very important in administration, student communication. Also, AISB is one of the best schools in Brazzaville. We can all say what we want, but it's true. But to perform academically, we need a healthy environment. And my goal for this year is to work with the administration, with the teacher, to improve our academic life. I mean, if you don't perform, if you're not comfortable at school or you're insecure, I mean, there's less chance that you can perform at school. The most important plan I have this year is to sit and take time to listen to all of your ideas, your problems, and your concern. If you elect me as your student body president, it's not going to be me anymore. It's going to be us. It's going to be a family. It's going to be AISB. I will leave myself and I will work for you. I hope I make this year remarkable for you. And don't forget to vote Yohan Choi, aka Jojo Capitaine. Thank you.
Our next candidate is Nicia. Come on up, Nicia.
Hello everyone. My name is Isimbi Nicia. I'm in grade 11 and I'm running for president of the student council. First of all, I'm really happy to be here because if it was like 2 years ago, I don't think I could have made it so far. I'm really happy because people encouraged me while I tried to step back, but thank God I'm here. At first, the main reason that made me want to do this is because I wanted to feel like I could do something for the school and help. My inspiration was mainly Dr. Viban and Mrs. Beina. I mean, look at what they've accomplished. This school, the uniforms you guys are wearing, like the classes we study in, guys, we're really lucky. And when I looked at what they've done, I told myself that I could do the same. So I gave it a try. And here we are today. I'm standing here in front of I don't know how many people. And like it's really difficult to talk to you people, but I'm really glad I could at least get the words out. But after a few days, I realized that it was more than that. I realized that I wanted to prove something. I wanted to prove myself to people, to my parents, to my friends, and to the school. So, Hanu, I'm standing here today to tell you that no matter how many times they discourage you, bring you down, or even simply warn you and tell you that you can't make it, I want you people to know that you can keep going, keep going forward, keep trying harder, and nothing is impossible. Just as they say in basketball, always shoot your shot, because you never know the outcome. If I become your president, I want to make AISB a place, a school, and a home where every student can have his or her chances of following their dreams and do what they want to do, especially without caring what everybody thinks. Because I know most of us are discouraged or we just follow another path because we're worried about what people think about us. And you're like, what are they going to say? What do they think? Like, did I act badly? I want this to change. I want you guys to, if I become president, I want you guys to be confident and give everything you want. Like, give everything you have. If you vote for me as your president, I promise that I do my best to exceed to everybody's expectations, give a voice to people who don't have one, and hear what comes from you guys. If you vote for me, I don't only want to be your president, I want to be your friend and someone you can count on. And honestly, aren't you curious of seeing what having a girl as president it's been years, right? What it could bring to the school, because I am. So please vote for Cindy Inicia as your 2021-2022 school president. Thank you.
And our final speech of the day is from Bessel.
I want to start by saying hello to every student here, teachers. And yeah, I know what a lot of you are thinking. What is this handsome young man doing here? What is he going to tell you? Why is he going to want you guys to vote for him? I'm going to tell you why. See, at first, it wasn't my plans to run for president. I wanted to run for treasurer, as some of you know. Then after on one night, it was like 9 p.m., I get a call from one of my best friends saying, man, I really think you should run for president this year. You got what it takes. After I'm like, I'm not so sure. After I cut the call. 2 minutes later, his little brother called and said the same thing. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see. So I'm in my room, I start thinking, what if I actually run for president? I got the qualities to do this and all. Then, you know what they say, if you keep thinking about it, do something about it. So here I am today, running for 2021-2022 president. And yeah, see, I've been in this school for 9 years now. The school was built to be shaped. Buildings were made in front of me. I know exactly how the school works. I've seen all student councils, every one of them. I know what I need to do, what I shouldn't do, and I can contribute a lot. A lot of people are thinking, yeah, why am I going to vote Bessan? He's the youngest here. Why should we vote for him? He has the least experience. And I understand, but what is true? I've been in many international conferences like MUN and Ambassador Leadership Summit. I know what other schools do, so that all adds up to my experience. And I can contribute way more. I've seen how hardly people fought for this school to be what it is today. I've seen this school going through things that a lot of you don't know. So don't you want a president that knows the school so much? Don't you want a president that's gonna let your voice? Don't you want a president that's gonna make your voice? Everyone's gonna know what you want. My goals are your goals. I don't have any personal goals. I just want the students to be happy. I want the school to be an environment where everyone can be like, yeah, I'm from ASB and I'm proud. As I've been representing ASB for 9 years now. So, vote Bessan if you want to have a great year. Vote Bessan if you want your voice to be heard. Vote Bessan if you think that the school can be a better place. Thank you for listening to me. Hope everyone has a great day.
Just some instructions very briefly about the voting process. But before we go there, I want to just commend all the speakers I heard. Those were informative, they were passionate, they were committed, they were articulate. So thank you again. I want to point out, this is probably one of the most important decisions you're going to make all year. This is you giving the school and giving your peers a voice in terms of what's important to you and what's not. So think about it. Vote with both your head, logically, what's going to be best for us together. Vote with your heart. Who touched you? Who reached out to you? Who do you feel most positive about as a present standing up here? Not necessarily a friend or even a relative, but a person who's willing and able to represent you. So those two things are important, your head and your heart, as you move forward today with this vote. So procedure. What we'll do is keep you seated, hopefully. Please stay seated. We want to pass out the ballots, give you a couple of minutes to vote. Then we'll collect the ballots while you're still seated, please. Just procedure. And then we want to count the ballots to make sure everyone's accounted for. It's called due process. It's accountability in voting. It'll be fast and painless, I hope. So just a little bit more patience, and we'll be through this. And thank you again for being here today. It's such an important thing. Thank you.